How's it, guys? Welcome to another video. It's been a while since our last one. Things have been hectic, trying to wrap up the year. It's almost Christmas. Welcome back. Good to see you guys again. Today we're going to talk a little bit about, we've spoken about retirement before, but today we're going to talk about your products and policies that you have at work, your pension funds, your provident funds and things like that, what you need to know when you leave your employer, and what exactly you have with your pension fund or with your group life policy. Thomas here is going to take us through what happens when you leave your employer.
Good. Hello there, everybody. It's been a while, so it's good to be back. It was, like Matt said, a busy 2 months. But yes, so basically the first thing I want to talk about today, or we want to talk about today, is your funds, your pension fund. What happens to it when you resign or get retrenched? So it's very important to, first of all, consult one of us whenever you leave employment. Whenever a colleague of yours leave employment or anybody you know, and they need to chat about, we do consultations regarding your pension and what to do with it. So in quick, there's 3 things you can do with the money in your pension fund. You can't leave it with your company, you have to take it with you. So if you resign, then you can either cash out your pension, which we don't recommend. You can transfer it to the new pension fund where you're going to work if that company does have a pension fund, or you can preserve it, which is the better option of all of them. So to cash it out, you can pay up to 36% tax, which is what we don't want. If you move it to the new company, you kind of rely on how they invest it and what they do with their pension, and the trustees at their company sets it up. You don't have much say. So to preserve it, we can decide. We decide where to invest it. You know, we can use Alan Gray, Coronation, and all of those funds out there. And you still got access to the money in a real emergency. So you still got the access to withdraw, and the fees and charges are really low. So you've got just control over the money when you preserve it, and we move the full amount. If you've got R1 million in your pension, we move the R1 million, and there's no tax applicable. So yeah, talk to us. Number one option is to preserve it. You can take a portion or preserve a portion, and we can decide whether it's worth it to take out a small portion, if it's like credit card debt or that sort of thing. But in general, we want you to preserve it, and please consult us whenever you leave employment or for any whatever reason you've got a pension fund. Yeah.
So I think that the main point that we're trying to get across is that people are not explained what happens when they withdraw their funds. They're not explained the tax implications that happen after your funds have been withdrawn. And the only time that you actually realize how much tax you're paying is once the money's reached your bank account. It's a lot less than what you've received. So consult somebody like us. Consult a broker. Consult a financial advisor. Hopefully you'll consult us to go through that with you and help you to make the correct decision.
Absolutely.
All right. So basically, the next thing that I want to chat to you about is the difference between approved benefits and unapproved benefits. Now, there's a whole variety of differences between the two. It can get quite in depth and quite in detail. I just want to give you the basics and how you are affected as the employee and as the life assured on those policies. Now, with approved benefits, it's essentially attached to your pension fund or your provident fund, and as such, it follows the rules of the Pension Funds Act. So essentially, what that means is that in the event that you pass away, obviously your beneficiaries then receive not only the group life benefits but the pension fund as well. Those 2 amounts are added together and then subject to tax according to the retirement tax table. And that's something that people aren't aware of when it comes to their group life benefits.
Which could be up to 36%.
Correct, it could be up to 36%, depending on how much it is. It works on a sliding scale. The point is that if you take that into account when it comes to your planning, and on your benefit statement it says you've got 2.5 million life cover, for example, that is going to be taxed, and that is what people aren't aware of. So we want to make sure that you understand exactly, if you've got approved benefits, how much tax is going to be paid on and how much is going to be left towards your dependents and your beneficiaries. Obviously, with unapproved benefits, that works exactly like your normal life cover policy that you take out with Liberty. Benefits are tax-free. The reason why your approved benefits are taxed in the event of a claim is because your premiums are tax deductible. So that's something that you need to take into account. So What we want to offer you guys is a chance to go through your pension fund statement, go through your provident fund statement, and see what group life benefits you've got. Make sure you're aware and make sure that's taken into account when you're doing your life, your risk plan.
Absolutely. I think to sum it up, if you've got approved benefits and it says approved, it's going to be taxed. So you might sit with 4 million in life cover and after tax it's 3 million. So it's important to know that if it's approved, it's taxed, and it's important to know that so we can plan for that.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right. If you have any questions, please, like we always say, drop your comments down in the comment section underneath this video. Send us an email. Our email addresses are going to be there.
Have you had a comment?
I haven't had a comment yet.
Come on, guys, leave us a comment, please.
Share this with your friends. People that you know who are resigning, for example. Share this video with them. Let them know what the implications are. And if you wanna pop a comment, pop an email. We're quite friendly guys, so we'll help you the best we can.
Absolutely. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Cheers.
Cheers.